The LEGO Movie video game was released the same day as the film. The movie made over $400 million, and what better way to capitalize more money than by making a video game out of it? We follow Emmet's journey in stopping Lord Business' plan of taking over the world while getting a platinum trophy too. With that being said, let's begin this journey. We begin with an old man named Vitruvius confronting Lord Business. Vitruvius has hidden an important item called Craggle from him. However, Lord Business manages to defeat him and now holds the power of the Craggle in his hands. While he leaves with a weapon, Vitruvius has a final message about a prophecy of the Piece of Resistance. It is the only thing that can destroy the Craggle. He also mentions that someone will find it one day and save the world from the destruction caused by the Craggle. After hearing this, Lord Business gives his response about the prophecy. Following that, we got our first trophy for completing the prologue. We are now following Emmet and seeing his daily routine when he wakes up to go to his job as a construction worker. While on this level, I pick up an instruction page and use it on his machine to build a porch. As Emmet is doing that, there is a trophy for not losing any studs from the top left while building. You lose studs the longer you take or choose the wrong item. This is the best place to do it as it's the shortest and easiest. Another trophy on this level is to get an awesome score of 21 in the dancing minigame. There is a bar at the bottom and certain buttons will show up and you have to hit it once it's in a yellow circle to get the awesome rating. I was into this game until I got a cool rating for hitting the button early, which means I had to restart. Thankfully not the entire level, as you can press circle in the middle to start the game again. This time I was focused so I can continue with the story.
Oh no.
Following that failure, I finally succeeded and got the trophy. Thankfully, this is the only time this minigame shows up. After a hard day at work, our co-workers discuss the food they plan to consume.
Yeah, I sure do love giant sausages. Giant sausages?
What do you mean by that?
Emmet tries to share his thoughts with everyone and walks into a barricade, making him lose his instruction manual. He recovers it and notices a strange person at the construction site. Emmet tries to get their attention so he can properly report them, but gets distracted once he notices it's a hot female.
Where you going, miss? I didn't mean to scare you.
He falls into a hole where he sees a strange object and decides to touch it. The object gives him strange visions and got a trophy for completing level 1. After touching it, we wake up being interrogated by a cop and find out from him that the object is a piece of resistance. It is now stuck behind our back and Emmet tries to shake it off, but it isn't moving, so the cop sends us to the melting chamber. We end up escaping with the help of the female from earlier and find out her name is Wildstyle. During this section, I got a trophy for attempting a master build with a character that isn't. While making our getaway, she tells Emmet about the prophecy and how he is the one to save the world. We also fought off the police and got out of there by air, which got us another trophy. We go through a secret tunnel before the cops catch us. That makes Bad Cop frustrated and he releases his anger out on the other officers. The tunnel led us to the Old West and Wildstyle is upset that we weren't what the prophecy foretold. Emmet tries to make sense of what she is saying and learns from her the different realms in the universe. At one point, each realm could interact until President Business separated everyone with walls. He also hunted down every master builder, and those who weren't captured went into hiding and looked for the piece of resistance. Wildstyle mentions finding Vitruvius, so we do that and get a trophy. We will message the other master builders to meet us in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Our conversation gets interrupted by robots and we escape through the roof. However, once outside, we are surrounded by a police army and decide to run for it before they catch us. We tried leaving with a hand glider, but it got destroyed, so we had to pivot to another escape plan. Wildstyle decided to hijack a vehicle and pick us up while driving away. We lost control of the car as one of the wheels came off, and with not many options left, Emmet comes up with the idea to use his head. It was successful as we didn't go off the cliff like these guys and earned another trophy. While leaving the area, we drive into a moving train and hop on board. Our plan to escape on the train comes short as Bad Cop finds us and blows up the track, which causes us to fall off. Before we land in the water, we get saved by an aircraft and find out it was Batman with his Batwing. Emmet is happy at first but gets some unfortunate news.
Oh, sorry, Batman. This is Emmet. Emmet, this is my boyfriend, Batman.
We also got a trophy for finishing the level. The four of us leave Old West and take the road that leads us to Cloud Cuckoo Land. Once we arrive, Vitruvius tells the other master builders about how the world will end soon, but with the help of the special Emmet, we can stop Lord Business' plan and get another trophy. Emmet gives a speech to everyone but gets interrupted by Metalbeard. He asks how Emmet plans to stop the end of the world with many master builders that fall in. That is when he mentions how he isn't a master builder yet and everyone starts to boo and throw items at him. It turns out that Bad Cop found us in Cloud Cuckoo Land Superman and has captured our friend Unikitty. We help her escape the cage by letting her rage take over and transform into a bigger, angrier version of herself. While we play as Unikitty in this level, I go for a trophy to defeat 20 enemies in her rage form. We try to leave the area and meet a guy called Benny who would like to help us by building a spaceship, but it isn't helpful as the sky is filled with enemy aircraft. That is when Batman came up with a great idea.
What if we went underwater?
Great idea, Ray. Thank you, Batman. Your ideas are the best.
And got a trophy for completing the level. Everyone starts to help build the submarine, and once we do, we head towards the water to escape from Bad Cop and got another trophy. Now that we are underwater, Emmet tries to comfort Unikitty as her home has been destroyed by sitting down and talking it out.
What the heck is that?
That will have to wait as there is a leak which causes the sub to sink and eventually blow up due to the pressure. Bad Cop, with the help of the micromanagers, determined that our crew didn't survive the blast. He sent his men to find the piece while he goes to Lord Business and tells him the good news which gets us a trophy. We end up surviving the explosion due to the couch that Emmet built. While all of us are thankful for him building this, Batman brings up the idea of being stuck in the middle of the ocean, but that is when Metalbeard comes to our rescue with his ship. We ask him why he helped us after abandoning us earlier, and he mentions it was the couch since the enemy overlooked it. Metalbeard is fully behind us now, and with his help, Emmet can save the world. During this level, we play as Metalbeard and go for a trophy to defeat 50 enemies with him. This was the best spot to do as there are infinite respawns if you don't continue with the objective. Then we split our group and sent Benny and Metalbeard to disable the shield system and got a trophy for completing the level. Bruce Wayne and Unikitty go to interrupt Lord Business' meeting of controlling the universe and distract him while Emmet and Wildstyle sneak inside. On this level, I complete the final instruction build of the story which gets me a trophy. Wait, this can't be.
No, 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 no. Wait. Wait.
Well, surely with my experience now, I can do this without a problem. After multiple attempts, I finally hit a score of 21 which gets me a trophy. We continue to sneak inside the tower and can see the Craggle. This is when Emmet and Wildstyle share a moment and we find out her real name is Lucy. Before they continue, someone shows up.
What are you two losers talking about?
We see Bad Cop across the room and go forward with our plan as Lucy will distract him with a phone call and disable the lasers. While she does that, Emmet and Batman will destroy the Craggle. However, the plan takes a turn with Lucy surrounded by Bad Cop and his men. Our entire crew gets captured one by one and Lord Business demands the robots to eliminate Vitruvius, but instead he does that himself by slicing his head off.
My sweet Emmet, come close.
With Vitruvius gone and all of us captured, nobody can stop Lord Business from taking a piece of resistance and watch him throw it out the window. He sets a timer to eliminate us and tells Emmet the first place to get Craggled is his hometown. Lord Business also betrays Bad Cop by leaving him to die with us and get another trophy. Emmet tries to escape before they all die and finally gets free. He ends up jumping out the window and sacrifices himself to save his friends so they can prevent the end of the world from happening. With Emmet gone, the crew comes up with a plan to send a national broadcast in hopes of rallying the people to fight against President Business plans. We also get the help from Bad Cop. While playing this level, I go for a trophy where Benny had to complete every master build in the server room. We escape the tower and make it to Bricksburg to join the fight, which gets us a trophy. It turns out that Emmet is fine, it's just that he is still following and eventually hits the ground. He ends up getting help from the strange looking Lego as he gives us the piece and puts us back into our hometown. With Emmet back, he brings the fight to Lord Business and we get another trophy. As we play in the next level, two new master builders, Superman and Green Lantern, join the battle and get a trophy for playing as them. Our efforts in advancing toward Lord Business get stopped as Emmet is overwhelmed by the robot and earned a trophy for completing the level. Unikitty notices us being attacked and decides to help us out by joining the battlefield as we fight against Lord Business. Emmet defeats his robot and hurries to confront him. Now that we got the piece, we are more powerful and take out his army but get stopped by the Craggle. Before Lord Business finishes us off, Emmet pulls out his secret weapon.
What is that? Is it super small? I don't see anything.
That's what she said.
It's his hand and he wants to show him the things people built off his talented work. After our speech, Lord Business decides to stop his plans and takes the piece of resistance. As he gives Emmet a heartfelt thank you for opening his eyes, the piece blows up, causing every robot to shut down. We check on our friends and share a nice moment with Lucy as everyone celebrates, including Ghost Vitruvius, which earns us a trophy for completing the story. With this awesome story done, it is time for the grind to get 100%. For the 100%, I want to collect all these items throughout the story missions and the different free play hubs. While doing this, I got some trophies along the way. The first one is to collect every stud in a hacking minigame, and the easiest place to do was in Bricksburg at the train station. I got another trophy for using Lord Business Legs machine. As I slowly progress to 100%,
Nice.
I got one for collecting every red brick. The next one was to find and destroy an invisible jet located on level 6 Welcome to Cloud Cuckoo Land. This next set of trophies was to defeat enemies with a certain character, and I used the same level I did for Metalbeard earlier in the video. I also got a trophy for shooting Emmet as Robot Skeleton, and for using the Craggle gun on Ma and Pa Bad Cop in the Relic Room. The next set was to fill the stud bar in every level and collect every pair of pants and golden manuals. Then I had to smash a chair as Bad Cop in level 2. Next I had to switch or have a certain duel together, and I put some text explaining what to do for each of them. Now I had to build 15 golden instruction builds, and here's me doing the final one to get the trophy. Then I got 1 billion studs and purchased every master builder. The only thing left to get 100% was to purchase the final character, which got me a trophy and a 100% completion trophy, and with that, the platinum was acquired. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and let me know what games that you're platinum next. If you want to see another platinum video, check out this one. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.